Sunday, August 20th, 2023. 2:04 p.m.
Flash flood warning for the following county: San Diego, California. The National Weather Service in San Diego has issued a flash flood warning for southeastern San Diego County in southwestern California until 2:30 p.m. PDT. At 11:25 a.m. PDT, Doppler radar indicated heavy rain across the warned area. Flash flooding is ongoing or expected to begin shortly. Hazard: life-threatening flash flooding. Heavy rain producing flash flooding.
News Radio 600 Kogo Storm Watch Update.
Kogo News Storm Watch coverage. I'm Lucinda Kay. Federal leaders say they are ready to respond as Tropical Storm Hilary makes its way across Southern California. FEMA Administrator Deanne Criswell confirms staff from the agency are already embedded with California's Office of Emergency Services. We are expecting an update from county leaders at 1 o'clock. We'll bring it to you live right here on Kogo. Now, there are a lot of closures today and tomorrow. All the libraries, all the county campgrounds. California Department of Parks and Rec closed all the state beaches. City of San Diego closed all of its public facilities, including parks and beaches. San Diego Zoo Safari Park. I wonder how, like, the elephants, lions.
I think about that, too.
It's like how they have these extra senses. Mm-hmm. That'd be interesting, right? But let's try and get a vet on air. Good idea. Glad we just thought of that. Del Mar Racetrack closed. SeaWorld closed. 2023 America's Finest City Half Marathon. Did you guys remember that was supposed to happen today?
Yeah.
5,000 people had signed up to run the marathon today. So it is canceled in our state of emergency. Also, a lot of cancellations out at the airport. I just checked again. 249 flights are now canceled in and out of San Diego, Clint.
And earlier we were talking, I believe, to a friend of yours about an event that was going to happen today.
Yes.
And it was going to be in person, of course. However, we just want to remind you that Natalie Ficara from Island Vibes Music Festival, they have now moved that to a virtual event. So Google that, because any dollar amount's going to help. They originally intended this to be, and it still is, for the survivors of the Maui wildfires, which are catastrophic.
Yes.
And so very kind of her. They're still going to put this on, these artists. So again, go online for that. Do some good in the neighborhood. Why not from your home? And watch something that can entertain you while they're giving.
Right. Watch some goodness while you're hunkering down, so to speak. And here we all are on air around the clock. And that's because it's important. That's because this is what we do. We are here to inform and educate and even entertain sometimes. But really, it's our job to make sure each and every one of you has the information you need to be safe.
And that is what we're doing here on News Radio 600 Kogo. And, you know, we've been throughout the morning coming up with other things on our list of ways to be prepared for what could come between 3 and 6 p.m. this afternoon and through the evening. Now, we've talked about all kinds of water sources, and we can go over that again here before the end of the hour. But something that just popped into my mind is,
tell me,
if you're a backpacker or a camper and you have those little propane deals with the little backpacking stoves or even your camping stoves, if, this is only if, your gas and your power is shut off and you get to a point where, man, in the next couple of days, if this happens, and it probably won't, but it might, then you want to make sure that, hey, where is that located? And you can still cook food that way.
Yes. It's key to know where your gear is. So that's part of what I did yesterday is collected all the things and put them in one spot. Because when it's dark and cold and it's windy and it's scary, you don't want to be looking for the supplies that you need when it's dark and it's cold and it's scary and it's windy. So if they're all together, that's the best plan. One of the tips that my baby sister gave me, she lives in Florida, so she's weathered a lot of storms, is they fill Ziploc bags with water and then lay them flat. They stack them in the freezer so it's nice and tidy, and then you can drink that water, or you can use that frozen ice to keep your food cold if the power goes out. But
brilliant.
My sister is so organized and tidy, it just totally makes sense she'd do that.
Yeah, that's a good tip.
Yeah.
Is news director Cliff Albert on the line here, CJ? Is that who's joining us right now? Cliff, are you there?
Hello there.
Hello, Cliff. You're out in the East County. How's it looking out there?
I'm right in La Mesa right now. I've just got on the freeway a little bit ago. And I tell you what, there is some good news about this storm, if you're looking for good news. It's happening on a Sunday.
So, Cliff, why are you driving and are you heading home right now?
Actually, I'm heading into a place called Radio Station.
Oh, you're coming here. Oh, that's right. You never sleep. Cliff's been doing this for years. He's a legend.
And it's his turn to take over, even though he wrapped up so late last night.
Let me tell you about Cliff. Okay, for years and years, I remember when the fires in 2003 and 2007, I'm sure this is the case as well here, he has been here at times 24 hours a day.
Yes.
Yeah.
Taking care of business. So we appreciate you for that.
He takes care of business and people. He takes this job seriously.
Yes, he does.
Be careful, boss. Get here
be careful.
safely.
See you soon.
All right. Cliff Albert, news director here, AM 600 Kogo, braving the elements right now as he's heading into work. But got to take a quick break here of our continued coverage of Tropical Storm Hillary. This will be happening for as long as we need it to. Wall-to-wall coverage, hurricane, now Tropical Storm Hillary. More next on News Radio 600 Kogo.
This report is sponsored by Lowe's. Well, we've got crashes happening pretty much all around town now. We do have an accident south 5 at Carmel Valley in the HOV lane, jackknife semi, west 52 at Mast Boulevard, flooding on the ramp south 15 to south 5. More flooding, south 163 at Kearney Via Road. Crash clearing north 5 to east 905. We've got an accident westbound 8 to south 125. And an overturned crash Mira Mesa Boulevard getting onto south 805. Lowe's knows how to save pros time and money. Right now, take up to 40% off select bathroom vanities. Plus, get free local truck delivery. Lowe's knows pros. Offer valid 8/10 through 8/23 while supplies last. Selection varies by location. I'm John Monty with Kogo's Real-Time Traffic.
During peak wildfire season,
SDCCU.com.
Hillary is still on its way.
Apparently some scaffolding has blown over at the Willow Hotel, so wind picking up there.
And we give you the latest news and information right now.
Out in North Park, apparently completely coming down out there. SDSU is going to be closed through Monday.
News Radio 600 Kogo Stormwatch continues.
Yes, News Radio 600 Kogo. Stormwatch continues indeed as we are looking at the next shift walking around here. Frankie V going to be coming in. He's going to be joined with Rory, looking at the latest updates happening with Tropical Storm Hillary. The latest update we have, and it's...